I'm sorry. That was me. I went and had to make tea.
She had to make tea because it's essential, you know. It's how these things go. So hi there. I'm hiding back in the back because I'm loud. Those of you who have seen us do these shows before know that really the only way you can hear Lizzie
is if I'm up front.
Is if I'm a little further from the mic. I will also be watching what you have to say here. And Lizzie's actually in a position to do so. Let us know how balances are once we get ourselves started.
Yep.
And, I do want to say that right after our show, at 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, the Faithful Sidekicks are doing
their very first concert window show.
So basically, as soon as we finish, I'm hopping over to their channel.
Hopping over there.
Yeah.
So come join us. Yeah. They're awesome.
They're really tremendous fun.
They were nominated for a Pegasus Award this year for Best Performer. There's good reason why. You need to go see them.
They're blast.
They're amazing.
We're going to get to play with them again in May. They're going to be at Demicon.
Yes, they're going to be at Demicon, which is lovely.
And
they're Minneapolis folk.
Yeah, and we're going to try to get up there to play a show with them.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Because we like them a lot. And see, first viewer confirmed they can see and hear you. Now give them a show. So.
Woohoo!
Can everyone hear everything okay?
So you guys can hear everything okay? Well, you'll know about balance here in just a minute. But that was ConcertBot, so...
Yeah, ConcertBot just replied to us that somebody said that they were getting the feed. So, but we always like to hear it before we really start. So someone would say...
If you could just say, hey, we can hear you.
I think they're just teasing us now.
Maybe. But that's okay. Hang on. I can see something. Here, hang on. Doo-doo-doo. Come on. Come on. Come on, little thing. There you are. Okay. Aha. There we go. Yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
Updating the output there?
Yep. There we go.
We're probably a little louder now.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
A little bit louder now.
A little bit louder now. Hey.
So no one's saying anything, though.
That's okay. We can hear you, Faithful Sidekicks. Woo! There they are.
Hello,
there
Faithful
they are.
Sidekicks.
You go see their show. Go see their show.
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. Actually, I have to go back and.
We are their opening act today.
We are the Faithful Sidekicks opening act today.
Yay!
So.
Oh, you got up to MarsCon. Yeah, we didn't make it to.
Yeah, we wanted to get to MarsCon, but there was no way.
Sidekicks, though, you got to look at the Fump. I think that the Fump would be a nice little, second home for you. I think a whole bunch of fun people would like your stuff a lot.
Very much so. But we are going to go ahead and get started here.
For the record, Brett, I played at MarsCon for 6 years. I was on the main stage. Well, I was in the upstairs room the first year, but I played on the main stage at MarsCon. Mostly solo. I think 5 times solo and once with Toy Boats. Yeah, no, I've been. And
once for the end of Con SmackDown, he drugged me up on stage too.
Yeah, and I used to do just wacko covers for the SmackDown. So yeah, no, I was very involved with that group for a long time, but we're not doing as much stuff.
Weren't you one of the charter members of the Fump?
I'm an auxiliary member of the Fump. I just haven't uploaded anything. I haven't recorded any solo stuff in 8 years. So
yeah.
But anyway. We ramble, we babble, we talk.
And since things are changing so wildly all over the country right now, we've decided to do a song about weather. The songs it brings, the stories it carries, through the dark pearls of night and the store of day. Bring forth thy cries, O traveling old one, to carry my song far and wide. The footfalls of those who travel through ages, scattered dreams drifting in on the traveling veil. The world washed away, leaving only their memories, but old one, you whisper their tales. Here, take up my hand for to wander a while, coming to understand in each story we tell. You breathe down the road, a silvery ocean, now I too am so lovingly held. transforming all things, both known and forgotten, from all that once was and to all that shall be. Come rolling and still, come fast on the west wind, with time as your company. Come rolling and still, come fast on the west wind, with time as your company. I need to check something. I'll be right back. You'll still see me, though. Oh, that is what that is. Okay, well, turn that down. Turn this up. And... Woof. Aha!
And in response to what you said there, Phil Frankie, yes, it is indeed a free show, as is ours. Our
Yes.
shows are always come and watch. But keep in mind that musicians like to be, helped out here. So there are ways to tip, and if there's any of you out there who are watching, we have some CDs for sale that you can get if you tip certain things, or even just throw us a buck. You can also send us PayPal.
It's true.
If you're watching and you're not actually signed into Concert Window.
And also, if you're not signed into Concert Window but you want to hear more of our music, go to CheshireMoon.net, and that will get you a link to our Bandcamp page, which is CheshireMoon.bandcamp.com, where you can listen to everything and find more things that you like.
And if you're talking about my CD shelves here in back of me, they were like $60 at like Target 10 or 12 years ago.
We got those at Best Buy.
Best Buy.
They were from Best Buy, and
just,
I don't think Best Buy sells these particular models anymore, but they still sell them.
They're just simple,
Yeah, I put them together in like 20 minutes. It didn't take long. And unlike IKEA, the directions were clear and it had all the parts.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we should move on.
Yes, indeed.
Should we move on?
Yes.
We should move on.
This song still earned one of the best compliments that I've ever gotten as a songwriter. I had no idea how much I needed love songs to a death omen in my life. I about cried. This is Banshee. The only thing certain in each life is death, as sure as each heartbeat and every last breath. The cry of the Banshee each soul must heed, but who in this world calls for me? Who in this world calls for me? I came to the bedside of a long-suffering child. What I found was a vision with voice clear and mild. She sang like the river as it flows through the vines. Then she saw me and asked, is it time? Will you take me instead? Leave this child behind. I know that you'll take me well before my time. Whatever it takes, I will go in her place. Without fear, her decision was made. The only thing certain in each life is death, as sure as each heartbeat and every last breath. The cry of the Banshee each soul must heed, but who in this world calls for me? Who in this world calls for me? I've watched o'er this family for thousands of moons, but ne'er have I taken one such as you. I wonder, as I wonder, would you stay a while with me before I release you to eternity? She had one condition, her love she would see, but I would not come for him for a half-century. She swore she would follow, by my side she would stay, but when I returned love, she'd go with him that day. The only thing certain in each life is death, as sure as each heartbeat and every last breath. The cry of the Banshee each soul must heed, but who in this world calls for me? Who in this world calls for me? I herald each death, she sang to each soul. I made death complete, she made each death whole. The song was of hope, and that death was no end. But I wonder, could I start again? he passed. I brought her to his bedside as he breathed his last. He rose into her arms, but his eyes filled with fear. He knew what I was and why I was here. I joined their hands and I bid them adieu. I could do no less, for I loved her too. I know I am needed, on my path I will stay, but I've sung none but her song since that day. The only thing certain in each life is death, and I'll shepherd each soul from its very last breath. The song of the Banshee, all fear you'll not need. The one in this world sang for me. One in this world sang for me. So we do have a goal with these concert window shows.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing several of them this year, roughly one a month. There will be months when we have to skip. But our goal is to not repeat any songs at all on concert window this year. We're going to see how close we can get. We're going to be digging deep into the catalog for this one, and playing songs by other people on occasion. Like this one. This one was written by a friend of ours named Piers, Cawley. He lives in Doncaster. He's one of the sweetest people on the face of the planet, and a fellow harmony junkie, because it's true.
And he absolutely destroyed us.
Yeah.
When we were leaving the British...
We were leaving the British Boat Con. We had to leave Circle earlier than, end of Circle that night, just because we had to get up and get on a coach at 6 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
And so he led a song.
It's called The Parting Song.
Yes.
Go look it up and see just...
We were in tears by the end of it.
Because the entire room is singing in harmony to us, and it was glorious.
It was insane. So, Piers, love you, but oh my God, so much crying.
And it was a good thing. It was made us sad to have to leave, because it was so much fun.
It felt so much like home. It was wonderful.
Yeah, Phil Fergie, once again, in response, we are looking for a house right now. We're looking to buy a house, and one of the things is we got to make sure that there's a room for our instruments and a room for our library, which includes music, books, and DVDs. So
yes,
we'll see what happens.
Yes, very much squee. And the only problem is that we can't close until like June. We've been looking at what's currently available on the market in Des Moines, and it's like, we can't act on any of this yet because nobody wants to wait that long. And it's like, darn. But back to the show. This is Child of the Library by Piers and his wonderful wife. This was also up for a Pegasus a couple years back, and it was our pleasure to perform it on stage for him. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you outside the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. The library's where I made some friends I've known my whole life through. The Walkers and the Blacketts and the Pevensies, so true. Sip the canine cannonball, Galadriel the fair, the daughter of a pirate king, and Paddington the bear. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of men. A sea of story waits for you outside the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. I've traveled south with Shackleton and all his gallant crew, and through the Afghan interior that Mary Kingsley knew. I've rode the trackless prairie where bison used to roam. I've flown around the universe just half an hour from home. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of men. A sea of story waits for you outside the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. And as I grew, the library fed my curiosity. All there for the asking, and all of it for free. It's there I found the stories I couldn't find at home. It's where I learned I was myself and not my father's clone. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of men. A sea of story waits for you outside the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. library is where you go each Saturday. Don't let those bastards tell you it'll cost too much to save, while they're shoveling your taxes down the hole the bankers made. So make plan for your library. Stand up while you can. Stand up for your freedom and for your fellow men. If ignorance is never bliss, don't close the library door, for a library lost is lost forevermore. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you outside the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore, for a library lost is lost forevermore.
Yeah.
Became an instant favorite of ours.
Yeah. We saw him do it at FKO the same year that we met him.
Yes.
And
he was the
same year
interview guest that year, and oh my god.
And the same year that he and Lizzie became harmony pals.
This is my T-shirt.
Yes. And the answer to your question a bit ago, Brett, is that we are living in Ames, Iowa currently, and we're looking to move down to Des Moines.
We're moving to Des Moines because that's where we work.
Yeah, and we were going to move out to the Northwest at one point, but things didn't work out. I do got to tell a quick harmony story here.
The weekend we met Piers.
So it was a big circle that Saturday night, but it wasn't so much circle as a square. And we're on one side of it, and I'm sitting here, and Lizzie's sitting next to me, and Pierce is sitting next to her, so they can sing together. So Kat is sitting way over on the other side of the square. And at a certain point, she goes, "Anyone want to sing harmony on this?" And without me seeing them move, Lizzie and Pierce are standing in back of Kat, looking at her music, going,
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Yes, we can do this. They didn't. I did not see them actually move.
There was bending of space-time that happened. He and I both managed it at once on the same frequency. It was actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. So we decided that we were going to cover that song, and I believe that ours is the first, professionally recorded version of it.
It is. But it is now not the only professionally recorded version of it.
Is there another
Tallis did one, too.
Tallis hasn't done it yet.
Didn't she do it?
She's worked on it, but I don't think she's actually released it.
See, I thought she had.
I haven't seen it. I have to go look.
Okay, I thought she had. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. But Tallis was going to do one, so go look up Tallis Kimberly. Subtle I am. No.
So, continuing songs written by other people.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, because we didn't write this one either.
We didn't, but our former fiddler did. Susan is one of the best of people. She's absolutely wonderful. And she went off and got a real job and moved away, darn her. Well, I say real job. She's in academia. It's not a real job, but it's an incredible stimulation. She's actually at Roosevelt University in Chicago now, and she's very happy doing something she absolutely loves, and we're very happy for her. And she left us with some wonderful pieces of music, three of which you'll hear today. Three.
That's right. We're doing 3 of her songs
today,
Yes, we are. It didn't even occur to me. Yeah, okay.
Looking for answers, someone to revere or to blame, someone to send you to what happens next, to the crown or to the flame. Fine, I'll be the witch in your story, I'll be the bad guy and the good one too. I'll set a task and make you see it through and reward you when you return. Screw being mother of dragons. I am keeper of Maine Coons. You want to talk about harder to take care of, flightier, and oh, by the way, they shed. They shed. It's hard to fight all the demons when you know this might be the wrong road. But still, you can do a hell of a lot to avoid becoming a toad. But toads are so useful. Bubble, bubble, toilet trouble, fire, bird, and cauldron bubble. Take this fool who's seeing double and offer him the way. And now the part I get to play in real life. Later today, in fact. Because you see, I'll be the wicked stepmom, forcing you from your safe place. The witch is the one who moves the story along. The curse is all with grace. Do not tell me about Hansel and Gretel and Nag at a bottomless pit. You want to talk about being eaten at a house and home? First the ants, then the mice, then the teenagers. That's it. I am moving to Florida. Eye of newt and tongue of bat, hair of dog and claw of cat. Just forget about all that and take this tea along. Of course it's tea. Would I lie to you? I'll be the witch in your story. I'll be the bad guy and the good one too. I'll set a task and make you see it through and reward you when you return. Yes, reward you when you return. Or perhaps I should say, if. Have fun storming the castle!
Okay,
It'd take a miracle.
So I have to not listen to her when we do this song.
Yeah.
I know most of her
Hi,
little...
Summer!
I know most of her little in-between song stuff.
Mother of dragons, keeper of cats!
And Keeper of Mean Coons, that was new.
Yes.
And I'm going, don't laugh, keep playing guitar. Don't laugh, keep playing guitar. Mean evil woman, mean evil.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Stupid screensaver, I forgot to turn it on. I'm sorry.
There we go. Anyway, are you ready?
I am. So one of the many things that President Obama did that I really loved, I mean, there were several, don't get me wrong, but one of the things was the reestablishment of the actual name of Mount McKinley. Named after President McKinley, he never even freaking went there. It's kind of like Queen Victoria. She was the Empress of India. Never went there. But anyway, the mountain's name is Denali, damn it. And President Obama made sure that that name was restored officially. And that particular event made me so happy. And this is the song that came out of that. Welcome back, old one, never forgotten, your name is known. We give back our sacred oath to keep you as you kept us all alone. Denali, you watched us grow, challenge the moon and the stars. Denali, you will be here when all of our names are forgotten. Through the trees calling me, Denali. It's difficult to write a song when you're in tears at work. But it got out. And the funny thing was I managed the chords, too, at my desk at work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all should bring this song to Conflict. Yes, we plan on it because we're going to be at Conflict in this January. In 10 months, we're going to be back in Seattle, and we're so excited. Oh, my God.
Yeah. We're going to fly in this time rather than take the train.
We're going to fly and not take the train because, well...
train's a lot more expensive.
The train's a lot more expensive, and we can't really do that to our jobs 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Take that much time off to travel to and from a con in January. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy. So, good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Yeah, it looks like everyone's on this side of the pond tonight, at least everyone who's commented.
Yes.
One of those things that I find wildly amusing. So, Concert Window gives you stats.
Oh, Lord.
So, according to Concert Window, 7,061 people have seen us.
This is show number 7.
Yeah,
ever.
This is show number 7. So, that means that there's been 1,000 people every show.
No.
That's how many people have come to the page over the last years. You'd think that they would have that number of how many people have actually watched a show. It makes no sense to me.
Even partway through, even clicked in and clicked out, or watched all the way through. Because, I mean, Bandcamp can keep those kind of statistics. Why can't Concert Window?
Yeah. So it goes. Hopefully Concert Window will save this video. They didn't the last one. The last one was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
And it also featured a song that we had never done before with me singing.
Yes, it was wonderful.
So
that just means you're going to have to do it again, my love.
I'm going
Not
to
today.
do it again at some point.
But you will.
I'll do it at a live show sometime this year.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of Conflict, Seattle artist She-Fire Arts. She makes these wonderful mugs and bowls and various things. She makes yarn bowls that are freaking amazing.
This is another one that we haven't done in a while.
Oh, Brett's going to be at Conflict next year.
Yes.
On her birthday. Yay!
Cool. Yeah, we are looking forward to getting back to Seattle. We were going to move there this year.
It's true, we were.
And it's just with things changed. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Things changed. Those of you, some of you have heard me rant and rave about it. I'm not going to rant and rave right now because we don't have time.
Hey, Brett, if there's any particular song you'd like us to play for your wife on her birthday, let us know.
Because we're yeah, that's how we are. Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, you would think so, but it's also more expensive than most things to run this kind of a streaming service. So I can understand why they take that cut, but you would think that they would have those stats available. But whatever, doesn't matter. Heading down south toward the bayou, if you don't mind. Not in Nashville, not in Little Rock, but deep in New Orleans, and all across the quarters there are sights to be seen. But one that goes unnoticed, a curious curio, are the eyes on every corner that follow as you go. Guardians of lonely hearts and children in the corners, never in the same place twice, and not much for taking orders, but always know the witch queen left something good behind. Marie Laveau will let you know this city is still mine. Guardians left by dear old Queen Marie. See them on the churches, quiet in sunlight. You see them on the lampposts, staring down in the night. And some of them you'll see, and some of them you don't. But all of them are on the loose, even if you never know. Guardians of lonely hearts and children in the corners, never in the same place twice, and not much for taking orders. But always know the witch queen left something good behind. Marie Laveau will let you know this city is still mine. Guardians left by dear old Queen Marie. Wings of stone, a word is carved in tongues unknown except by one heart. Eyes of red honor her name. May her lanterns ever reign. Not in Nashville, not in Little Rock, but deep in New Orleans, and all always know. Guardians of lonely hearts and children in the corners, never in the same place twice and not much for taking orders, but always know the witch queen left something good behind. The real Lamont will let you know this city is still mine. Guardians left by dear old Queen Marie. That is Guardians of New Orleans. Oh, thank you, darling. She goes and she makes links to things.
Yes, she does that.
She's wonderful. Another song by our former fiddler, Susan. This was one of the funniest email conversations we've ever had as a band.
She sent me the lyrics, and I showed them to Lizzie, and I said, this is the best Craigslist ad ever.
It's true.
This is the best Craigslist ad just ever. This is
the best Craigslist personals ad.
Yeah. And then I answered that back to Susan. She's like, okay. Now, she had no idea what I was going to do with the music. That was the frequent case with the 4 songs that we did with her. One of them I did pretty much exactly the same way that her demo was. Haunted is pretty much exactly the way that she presented it.
It's true.
I think we changed the key to make it more comfortable for you.
We changed the key to make it more comfortable for both of us because she was singing an upper harmony.
Yeah, that was why. Okay, that was why. So anyway, this is the one that when she came over to rehearsal, because she lived like a block away from us. Friends of ours knew that we lived close to each other before we even met.
And they didn't say anything.
And so when we said, Susan's joining the band, we had one person say, "I was hoping that you two guys would meet." I'm like,
you
why
could
did
have
you
said
say
something.
So, but anyway, she came over and she's like, "Okay, what have you done?" And this is what I came up with. And she was like, "That wasn't how I pictured it."
But it works.
But it works.
And so please let us illustrate for you Single White Monster. I've waited here long for someone to find me, hidden away in this maze of my own. They called me a monster and set chains to bind me, then left me here to rot on my own. I'm waiting for rescue, I'm waiting for company, I'm waiting for someone to come without a sword. Sure, I have slain those who raised arms against me, but really, mostly I'm bored. I like long conversations and walks in the moonlight, or I would if I could see the moon. Come sometime tomorrow or any day is alright, as long as you're coming by soon. I'm looking for friends, I'm looking for lovers, I'm looking for someone who just wants to talk. I'm a lifted I've touched, stuck here in this labyrinth, but maybe we could just take a walk. Single white monster seeks friend or companion, someone to help pass the time. I really don't care how much money you earn, 'cause in this maze I can't spend a dime. I'll send you a note from this labyrinth I'm guarding. Remember your string, but it's safe to come in. And if you can find me and look past the horns, I've plenty of treasure to win. I'm sending a message, I'm sending a plea, I'm sending a return address. I've never been so full with all that I've seen, but maybe someone will finally say yes. Maybe someone will finally say yes. Yeah, Single White Monster seeks friend or companion. Best Craigslist ad ever. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten a little teeny bit behind. That's okay.
I can't catch up.
Oh,
I'm locked up here.
Thank you, Summer.
I'm locked up here.
Last time I was at Conflict, had a great time. Yeah. Well, Conflict does that. Isn't it, though?
I know what the problem is.
Did it stop you from scrolling?
No. I have my iPad here on the right that I run with my fingers.
Oh.
I have my laptop here on my left that I run with the mouse. I'm trying to get it to work with my fingers.
Well, you may have discovered the problem, my love.
That was not working for me. I'm just going to say that.
I think I found your problem, mister.
Yeah, it's just that I don't have a brain left.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
Okay, I don't have an entire brain left.
For those of you who've seen us before, this is one of the dystopian Disney set. This was the bonus track on Crows and Consequences, I believe it was.
Oh.
I think it was. No, it was. It was.
The song, the last song was amazing.
Oh! Oh! Whoa!
Evil Ferengi.
Yeah.
Evil
You're
Ferengi.
evil, woman.
I'm amazed no one's ever said that.
It's true. It's true. No one's ever said that. Evil.
I am not warming up my vocal harmonies. Sorry, I completely upended your story.
It's okay. So, dystopian Disney. Princess is not waiting to be rescued and occasionally taking the harder path to get to what they need. This is another one of those. This is Sleep No More. I can't remember a time when life wasn't this way. In a wood with 3 fairies, but a demon stole my world away. I remember the things that they taught me for 16 long years. But I'll take up my staff and my vengeance to a mountain without fear. For I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. A dragon frozen in amber, a child's first chance. And a demon is shaken and taken in a 3-fold dance. Green, red, and blue, I choose to be free. To let go a kingdom that thought it knew my story. For I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. And all on my shoulders to teach me how to fly. I've stormed the walls from within, I will not be denied. Storm has subsided, but the thunder won't leave me alone. It holds to my footsteps, holding fast to my rage as I roam. I know what I am now, touched by each of 9 worlds. But I'll hold to their vision of a cottage, 3 fairies, and one not so little girl. For I know you were the ones who never let go. And I was your dream, your own briar rose. But I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. For I say no, I'll sleep no more. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. For I am no rose, I'm only the thorn. Yeah, see?
Brett, you and I will talk. Because we are thinking about doing something out in that general direction in the next couple of years. So yes, we will talk.
Talk to him, he does the scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
And he does the scheduling because he keeps the big master schedule. I can barely remember what I had for breakfast. He keeps the schedule.
How are we doing? Oh, we have 2 more songs.
Yes, we do. We have 2 more songs this afternoon, and then go see the Faithful Sidekicks after us.
Yes, because they're right after us. We are their opening act tonight.
Yes, we are. So one of the many things that I have said as part of the aside, in Witch in Your Story, has been talking about how Glinda was the bad witch. She took a little 12-year-old girl from Kansas, sent her down a road she'd never seen to a city she'd never heard of with no immediate support in stolen shoes. Who does this? Well, more to that story. You call me a villain, you whisper my name, just because I don't play the wizard's game. I deal in magic and illusion and tricks, till a house fell on the road of yellow brick. Those ruby slippers were meant to be mine, but a child was thrown in my way. I would not be denied, so I cursed her with pride. The dog will win this day. Sweet little child, you're not my concern. You're not from around here, but you will soon learn. I will not be jilted, I'll have what is mine. But take cover when the monkeys fly. That wizard is one wicked mister. Shed not a tear when I lost my sister. Farmhouse fell out of the sky. Then the white opportunist came flying. A bubble of white just to show her might. She stole from my sister, was gone. Her plan and failed. Lion and scarecrow and a tin man before the day was done. Those ruby slippers were meant to be mine, but a child was thrown in my way. I would not be denied, so I cursed her with pride. The dark will win this day. Sweet little child, you're not my concern. You're not from around here, but you will soon learn. I will not be jilted, I'll have what is mine. But take cover when the monkeys fly. I know what I am. I am sin with a hat. Everyone loves a good witch, but it's so good to be bad. Brett's right, it's not easy being green. But emerald tears still melt my heart, but a gambit was headed my way. So I'll warn you, she'll drop a house on you too, if Glinda thinks there's something to gain. Beauty and danger go hand in hand. The north wind is not what she seems. She was the one to win in the end. No witches, no wizard, just she. Those ruby slippers were meant to be mine, but a child was thrown in my way. I would not be denied, so I cursed her with pride. The dark will win this day. Sweet little child, you're not my concern. You're not from around here, but you will soon learn. I will not be jilted, I'll have what is mine. Take cover when the monkeys fly. Yes, take cover when the monkeys fly. Fly, my pretties, fly, fly. Oh, honey, you haven't seen my hat. You haven't seen my hat. I may bring that to conflict just so you can see my hat. So we do have one more for the afternoon. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your Saturday with us. Really not kidding. Go see the Faithful Sidekicks. They're wonderful. They're hysterical is what they are.
They're on in about 15 minutes.
And they're on in 15 minutes.
This is another Susan song that we used to always close shows with this. Then we kind of stopped doing it for a while.
We stopped doing it for a while because things evolved. You know, our band is a lot like a Pokemon. It keeps evolving.
Yeah, I really like when Monkeys Fly in, and we need to play it more often.
You just saw Wicked for the first time. Woo! Isn't it wonderful?
I've never seen it. Oh. So we played this song in Conflict the last time we were there.
Yes, we did.
And someone walked up to us afterwards.
It was Shauna.
It was Shauna. And said, what was her, I can't think of the name of town.
That's about Bellingham, isn't it?
It's about Bellingham, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I guess Susan wrote it.
Susan wrote it. She grew up in Bellingham, Washington, which is north of Seattle by about 2 hours. Right on the border between Washington State and Vancouver.
Yeah, I thought it was just south of it.
It's north
of it. Okay.
It's north.
You know these things better. So thank you so much. We will see you again. We'll be back probably in about a month. We are doing Demicon Light here in Des Moines in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. Then we'll be at Demicon in May. We don't have anything in April at this point.
Yet. We'll see.
Yeah, we're looking for some stuff.
But looking for houses, the thing is, that's kind of taking a lot of our time and energy, and that's why we're doing a lot of these concert window shows, because once we find a house, then we're going to have to move.
Yeah, and then we're going to have to move, and then we're going to have to get ourselves settled in there. So this year's kind of... we are going to Archon this year.
We are going to Archon this year, but that's probably the only other con we're going to this year. And part of the reason why is because Gary Hannock really wanted us back, and we committed to it before we realized what this year was really going to be like.
Yeah. But we also really like Archon.
But we really love Archon, too.
Fun.
It's so much fun. So much cosplay. Oh, my God. The cosplay is amazing.
They have an amazing masquerade.
They do. If you've never been, you should try it. It's in St. Louis. It's wonderful.
So, anyway,
And so, this, by Susan, is Village by the Sea. Do you see that brick on the shelf? Leave it alone. Don't touch it. The brick is full of stories, smoke and booze. It's from the manor when it fell, and if it figures out it's missing, something might try to wriggle loose. In that village by the sea, you won't see it till you live here, and by then it'll see you first. In that village by the sea, we're all a little mad here, but we promise you the same ones are the worst. Try that tiny beach at sunset. It's next to the old factory. It's always done me right when I've gone wrong. 'Cause it's a tiny piece of nowhere in the center of the city. If someone's lost, they'll get there before long. In that village by the sea, missing a few pieces, but others get thrown in along the way. In that village by the sea, you won't find what you're looking for, but something else finds you at the bay. Don't chip the paint off the rock outside the city. Trust me, you don't want to know what's underneath. The girls on the streets downtown look very pretty. Just don't look too closely at the teeth. But if you still want to move here, don't say I didn't warn you. But once you're here, you're in this town to stay. 'Cause the rain gets into your blood and the trees will grab and hold you. And you'll find you like living here this way. In that village by the sea, you won't see it till you live here. And by then, it'll see you first. In that village by the sea, you think, little mad here, but we promise you, the sane ones are the worst. Oh, I can promise you, the sane ones are the worst. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for spending your afternoon with us. It's about Billingham. Yes.
No, yeah, the answer to that question is yes.
Yes. Apparently, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Paradise Bharani is wonderful. We go there occasionally. And yes, thank you for the happy house hunting. We're it's a matter of finding a place that we can have a music room that's on the same level as the car.
Yeah.
So and no more carrying instruments and cases up and downstairs.
We are keeping FKO in mind for our next one. Don't worry about that at all.
We will never...
We're not going to cross any of the Filk cons.
We will not cross any Filk cons or any of the cons that have a major Filk presence. We won't do them those weekends because that's just silly.
Nope.
So thank you so much for coming in tonight. Thank you guys so much for being
here. We will see you guys here soon. We'll let you know when the next one's going to be on. It probably won't be for a little while, probably end of April, but we'll see. And up next this afternoon, the Faithful Sidekicks.
Hang on here just a second.
Wait, what?
I'm going to be a nice person, and I'm going to do this. Ta-da!
And there they are. Go check them out. That's where we're going to be for the next hour. So thank you guys so much. Love. So much love. And we'll talk to you guys soon.